If you're looking to run lights, charge laptops, or keep a small fridge going off-grid, you don't need a sprawling solar farm, you need something that actually works without turning your garage into a NASA control room. This BTTNER DOMETIC MT Power Black Line 200 Solar Complete System Kit promises a plug-and-play setup with two 100-watt panels and everything else bundled, so you're not hunting down cables or guessing which controller to buy. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The first thing that stands out is the compact footprint. Each panel is 80 cell, which is bigger than the usual budget 60 cell types, but it's still slim enough to mount on a van roof or a small balcony without looking like a billboard. The Power Black Line label isn't just marketing, it's a hint that the cells are monocrystalline, so you get more wattage per square inch than polycrystalline panels of the same size. That matters if your mounting space is limited, because you can squeeze more power into the same footprint instead of adding a third panel later. What really sold me on this kit is the complete part. You get the two panels, the mounting brackets, the 20-amp MPPT charge controller, and all the cables with MC4 connectors pre-terminated. No extra shopping, no mismatched voltages, no wondering whether your controller can handle tomorrow's 100-watt panel you impulse bought. That completeness cuts the biggest risk for first-time off-grid buyers, buying pieces that don't talk to each other. If you've ever spent an afternoon Googling why won't my PWM controller charge my lithium battery, you know how frustrating that rabbit hole is. The intelligent circuiting is where this kit quietly outperforms a lot of generic combos. The MPPT controller isn't just a dumb box, it has Bluetooth so you can tune charging profiles from your phone instead of crawling under the van with a screwdriver. That's useful if you're running lithium batteries, because you can switch between storage, flooded, or gel presets without swapping jumpers. The downside is that the app is basic, no graphs, no historical data, just a simple dial to adjust absorption voltage. If you're the type who likes to geek out on amp hours and state of health graphs, you'll probably end up pairing this with a third-party monitor anyway. Daily usability is straightforward. The panels fold out like briefcases, so you can angle them toward the sun without wrestling with rigid frames. The cables are long enough to reach a roof rack or a ground stand, but not so long that they become a trip hazard. One thing to watch: the included brackets are plastic-coated aluminum, which is fine for a weekend camper but might feel light if you're mounting them on a motorhome that sees 70 mph winds. If you're planning a permanent roof install, budget for stainless steel brackets. It's a $20 upgrade that removes the "will this blow off in a storm" worry. Where this kit shines is in the mid-tier use cases. If you're powering a 12-volt fridge, a couple of LED lights, and charging phones and laptops, the two 100-watt panels will give you roughly 8 to 10 usable amp hours on a clear day in summer. That's enough to keep a fridge running overnight and still have reserve for devices. In winter or heavy cloud cover, you'll need to supplement with a portable power station or run the generator for an hour. No surprises there, but it's honest about its limits. If your load is bigger, think electric coolers, power tools, or a full-size RV, this kit will struggle to keep up, and you'll outgrow it faster than you expect. The biggest hidden trade-off is the controller's 20-amp limit. That sounds fine until you realize you're running close to its ceiling if you're charging a 100Ah lithium battery at 1C while the fridge cycles on. The controller will throttle, the battery won't reach full charge, and your devices will brown out. The manual warns about this, but most buyers skim past it. If you're pushing the system hard, upgrade to a 30-amp controller before you buy the kit, or plan on running only one panel at a time to stay within limits. Another practical note: the kit doesn't include a battery. That's not a flaw, it's smart, because you can pair it with whatever chemistry you already own. But if you're starting from scratch, factor in a 100Ah lithium battery, $250 to $350, or a 200Ah AGM, $150 to $200. Without a battery, the system is just too expensive paperweights. Who should buy this? Weekend campers, vanlifers who want a simple, expandable solar starter kit, and anyone who hates shopping for mismatched parts. It's the kind of bundle that saves you a return trip to Amazon when you realize the cables don't fit. Who should skip it? If you need a true set-and-forget system for a large RV or a cabin, look at 400-watt kits with 40-amp controllers and pre-wired combiner boxes. If you're on a